As a business, marketing is the lifeline to new potential customers and growing and scaling your business. But how do you know when is the right time to invest into the marketing for your business? Well, stay tuned because in this episode, we are answering that exact question. Today, we are talking about knowing when to invest into marketing for your business. But before we jump into that, real quick, I want to tell you about some changes that we have coming up for this podcast at the beginning of the year. So we have a new name and a new format, all of this to enhance the value we bring to you and your experience in this podcast. So these changes are coming at the 1st of the year, 1st of January 2023, in episode 90 to be exact. So stay tuned for that. Also, as a promo to the new podcast and as a Christmas gift to you, we are opening up our DIY website course. It's called the Wealthy Website. And basically, it's a website course that's going to walk you through how to build your website or rebuild or update your website, WordPress website. And it goes over all of the technical questions, making it easy. It's the same exact formula we use to build our website, same tools and everything. So it's a soft launch, and we are opening it up for free until the end of January. So all we ask is for your honest feedback. So if it sucks, we want to know. If it's great, then let us know that as well. So you'll have full lifetime access to this course and all of the resources and the Facebook group and community. Now we're planning on, after this launch, pricing it around that $495 price point, possibly. So anyway, you can take advantage of this offer. Go to thewealthywebsite.com and use promo code GRINDANDGROW. The details will all be in the show notes. All right, so let's jump into this episode today. So when should you invest into marketing for your business? So first off, if you're a business, you need to be doing some form of marketing, and whether you are paying for marketing to happen in your business or you are just doing it yourself, you need to be doing marketing, right? So it really kind of comes down to, I think, a few things, like what types of business you are in your business objectives, and then where you're at in business, if you're just starting off or if you've been established and you're ready to take it to the next level. So if you're just starting out, then I really think it makes sense just to do it yourself, right? So what can you do yourself? So try running some Facebook ads, get some social media posts going, get some, go out there and find some information on what to do. Obviously, this podcast is a great place to start. So, start yourself so you have an understanding of what to do, right? So start making that as an effort, and then you get to see what works and what doesn't for you, and then you kind of have a better idea of what to invest in when it comes to marketing, like what type of marketing. So if you're doing it yourself, then you kind of have an idea, right? You know kind of where you're strong and where you're weak and what you can do to improve things. So on the other hand, if you have the budget, whether you're just starting out or not, then obviously I would say invest into marketing, because hiring someone that just knows what they're doing is just going to save you a ton of time and effort. So if you have the budget, obviously. So yes. And then it does come down to what type of business you are and your business objectives, right? So if you are in a saturated market and you need to stand out, you're probably going to have to do some things differently to stand out. You're going to have to do some marketing. You're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive. If you are, just creating a new recipe or a new product and you are just kind of sampling things, then maybe it makes sense for you not to invest in marketing right now. And then, just be putting it out there on social and trying to spread the word, and maybe running some simple Facebook ads just to get the word out there to kind of get a little traction. So it really kind of depends on where you're at and what your business objective is. So when it comes to marketing, some things to think about is your return on investment versus your budget. So how much can you spend and how much are you going to get out of it? So if you have, let's say, I'll throw a number out there, $1,000 to spend a month in marketing, and you spend that in, let's say SEO, that is going to maybe return you something back in the next 6 months. Do you have the budget to spend 6 months worth to get the results you need? Or do you have $1,000 and need some results now, and you can spend that in, some paid ads on social or Google search and start getting faster results and traffic sooner, right? So these are the things. And I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm not saying, SEO is bad. I think that's a great strategy, but it's a long-term strategy versus a short-term strategy. So what budget do you have, and what kind of results do you need, and when do you need them? Okay. Then look, what can you do yourself? So maybe you're really good at social media. Maybe you're really bad, and maybe you have a fear of getting on there and doing it. So what can you do? Are you good at certain things, or are you not? Because and have that self-awareness, because that's going to really help in where you can spend your time and where you should spend your effort. Maybe you're really good at seeing data, and you can navigate Facebook ads or Instagram ads, and you're really good at that. Maybe you're really good at getting in front of the camera and creating TikToks. Some people aren't, right? So what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, and what should you hire for and what should you not? So what can you do yourself? The next thing is, how much time do you have? As a business owner, you might not have a lot of time, or you might be in a position where you have all the time because you just don't have any work yet. So you need to do more marketing. So you have a lot of time on your hands to market. So what kind of time do you have to invest into marketing? Then who do you hire? Let's say you are going to hire. Do you hire a marketing coach? Do you hire a marketing consultant? Or do you hire a marketing agency? And what is the difference? So if you hire a coach, so typically a coach is going to help you see what you should do. So then you can go off and do it. Great. That's good. It's kind of like teaching a man how to fish, right? Or teaching someone how to fish. A consultant is going to basically look at your situation and then tell you, okay, this is what you need to do. So go do it. So they're just going to tell you what to do. A coach is going to help you figure out what you need to do. A consultant's going to come in and just tell you what to do. And then an agency is going to come in and tell you what needs done, and they're going to do it for you, right? So that's more of what an agency is versus a consultant. Now, coaching, consultants, and agencies typically would kind of go in that pay scale. You can pay a lot for a coach, and consultants kind of like hand in hand. You can pay, good money for those, and then agencies probably a little bit more, because why wouldn't it be? They're doing it for you. You're paying for their expertise, and you're paying for your time back. So, and results, more importantly. Yes. Okay. And then there is, what kind of marketing should you be focusing on? Which we actually just did an episode where we talk about, how to not waste money in marketing. So that was, I think, 2 episodes ago. So go check that out. But the types of marketing, so paid ads versus, I'm going to kind of just talk about long-term strategies and short-term strategies. So long-term strategies is going to be more of a, long-term is going to be more of like SEO or like content marketing, that list building, email marketing type of stuff is more long-term and is going to live forever-ish, right? It's going to live for a very long time. And sometimes it takes a long time to get results from that. And then there is the short-term. So that is paid ads. So Google search ads or Facebook, Instagram, TikTok ads, where it's like, okay, here's an ad. We turn it on. These people see it. We get results. We turn it off. It's gone. It's not gone, but it's not returning any results, right? So you can turn it on and off. So, but as soon as you turn it off, it's off. So if you had a budget, you spent a budget, now you don't have a budget and it's turned off. Now you don't have any more leads coming in from that source. So that's short term. And I recommend trying to do a little bit of both, right? So do long term, always be doing long term, because that's going to just continue to help you grow in the long term. And then doing the short term to turn it on, turn it off when you can and can't do it. So that is my advice when it comes to the marketing and your considerations for marketing. All right. So that wraps us up on when is the right time to invest into marketing for your business. If you found this episode valuable, please take some time, and it really 10 seconds, and leave us a review and or a rating. That helps us out, and we'll see you in the next episode.